What up, Track Fam? So as far as I've heard, they still have not canceled their season yet. So yeah, I'm more optimistic about it than I was a week ago. So cool. Um, Workout for today: speed endurance. So we're working at 100% with full recovery. Um, Warm up, all that stuff, and then 520 meters, 15 seconds ish. You can stretch it somewhere between 10 and 20 seconds. Full recovery, 10 minutes, five of those. You can go up to 8 if you're feeling good. Now, mind you, that's going to take an hour and a half because you're taking 10 minutes rest, but you can do that. Since we're having a extended downtime, I'll take some time to talk about various sprint training theory, essentially. So that you can kind of see where I'm going and why I'm going everywhere with whatever we're doing. So there's three energy systems that your body has. There's the short term. This is ATP CP or something like that. I don't know. It's your energy reserves essentially. It's what your muscles currently have in them right now, ready to use. It lasts between 3 to 7 seconds, depending on what you're doing, how in shape you are, that kind of stuff. There's the medium term one. This is the lactate system. It's somewhere it kicks in, right away, but it'll keep going up to like 2 minutes kind of at a good effort before it kind of overwhelms you because it produces a lot of energy, but it kind of leaves bad side effects when your legs are on fire. This is why. And then third is the aerobic system. You've heard of the aerobic system. It's kind of always going, always providing energy. It's what gives you like 99% of your energy throughout the day as you're just walking around doing stuff. That's entirely aerobic. Distance runners care a lot about that one. Sprinters, not so much. It gives you energy, but like it's pretty weak in comparison to the other two. So my analogy here is an electric car with really bad batteries. So those batteries only last 5 to 7 seconds. And they have to be recharged, right? The aerobic system is like solar panels, right? They're just on top, doing what they do all the time, recharging the batteries so that you can do stuff. You can drive around town perfectly fine with just using that. But if you want to go down to the track and race someone, you need a little more power than what your solar panels are going to give you. So in the back seat, there's a diesel generator providing power. The problem is that this diesel generator exhausts into the car, so it's not too long before the fumes, you're choking on those, and you have to give up. So like that provides a lot of energy, but yeah, that's the burn in your legs that you're feeling after a 400, after an 800, even not really after a 200, but sometimes. So that's kind of the big picture model of what's going on. This is why we provide full recovery, especially on the short ones, on the short intervals. We need to give your body a chance to fill up those tanks again using the aerobic system, not using the lactate system so much, because that will hurt your ability to execute. The short-term stuff, the acceleration stuff, the max velocity stuff, that is largely technique, more than it is training injury systems. And you can't train technique while you're tired. It just doesn't work. The speed endurance are a little of A and B. They're definitely lactate workouts, but you're given full recovery, so that you're like working on dealing with it. It's in these 120s. It's not going to be bad, but in some of the longer ones, obviously those 400s that we ran, yeah, it definitely got up there then. The tempo workouts, those are a little bit aerobic, a little bit lactate. You don't get very much rest, um, and so that's kind of the aerobic component, and they're longer intervals, and so that's the lactate. Um, Mostly we just do those to kind of shake the junk out of your legs, get the blood flowing and all that stuff. Um, but it's not; those aren't making you faster. Those are making you tougher. The short distance stuff, the max speed, the acceleration, those are the ones that make you faster. Um, and max speed is really kind of very track specific. Acceleration, like there aren't very many other sports besides track where you really get up to full speed. Um, Maybe soccer and football, but only very rarely. um, Acceleration is what matters for most of that. So that's kind of our basis of training. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're staying in shape, staying healthy, staying entertained, staying out of trouble, all that stuff.